Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for SDORICA Sunset. Now this is actually a game that you guys requested that I check out, so thanks so much for the recommendation. And so I'm actually really impressed by this game. Now one of the best things about this game, and probably like the main sole reason why I would ever recommend this game for you guys, is just how incredibly beautiful this game is. The overall art design, the sound design, everything about this game is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I am playing this game using BlueStacks, which I actually do recommend playing it using an emulator, and I'm going to get into that in more detail a little bit later in the video. But let's go ahead, let's jump in, let's talk about the game. Now, the first thing that I want to point out is the game has a lot of content behind it. They've got special events going on that you can run through for different characters, get special currencies and things like that throughout the game. You've got your basic story missions that you can run through, chapter 1, 2, so forth, different regionals that you can go through exploring, character storylines. Now, this game is extremely heavily story-based, meaning that like as you're playing through the game, there is going to be a lot of story content, and you may come to the point where you might want to skip through a lot of the dialogue because there is a lot of dialogue in this game. However, I recommend at least trying out and reading through some of the story because there's a lot of really cool and funny things in this game. And like I said, this game is really focusing all of its attention on the stories of its characters, as well as the main story and the regions and everything like that. So let's go ahead, let's jump over to the story missions, and I'm gonna just show you some of the gameplay because the gameplay in this game is really unique compared to any other game that I've ever played. They've got kind of an interesting puzzle-based mechanic to its combat system. Now, one of the other things I actually really like about the game as well is it gives you the opportunity to try out new heroes that you don't have unlocked. Now, this character that I've got right here, I actually don't have her unlocked, but she's part of the story, so I get a chance to actually play her as one of my main characters. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop in some of these characters right here. Now, they base their class system off of gold, white, and black characters. So for instance, this first character right here is a gold type character, so I can only use other gold characters in the first slot. And the second one is a black character, and then the one on the very back is a white character. So you can only take up to 3 heroes into a mission at once, and you can only take 1 hero of each type. So white, black, and gold. You can take an advisor though that gives you bonuses to gives you special abilities and things like that. And then I haven't started a guild just yet, so I don't have a guild advisor. So let's go ahead, let's jump into the battle in this game. Now, I am going to be cutting through a lot of the story, because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, because there is a lot of really amazing story content in this game. So now your characters start off to the left, and you just hold on the right side, and your characters will move left to right until you encounter a monster. Now, this is where the combat gets really unique. Now, if you look at the monsters on the right side of the screen, they have numbers next to their health bars. That signifies how many turns will pass before those monsters attack. So you have an opportunity to take them out before they attack, or to buff up your characters in the case of like a boss move that might do a lot of damage. So the skill system in the game relates to these orbs that you've got down here at the bottom. Now you've got white, gold, and black orbs corresponding to each one of your characters. Now for my gold character, if I were to just activate this one single orb, it'll do his first basic attack. But if I combine 2 of them together, it'll do a stronger secondary attack. And then if I happen to combine 4 orbs together, which we'll go ahead and just pop these off for my secondary character, doing some basic damage across the screen. Now I have the opportunity to do a 4 combo attack by combining all 4 of them together, doing a very powerful ultimate move. Now, I talked about the reason why I think people should try this on an emulator is I found that when I'm playing solely on my phone, sometimes my thumb gets in the way and I can't tell if I'm able to combine all 4 of them together, or if I accidentally just combine 2 of them, and then I kind of waste those skill orbs if I wanted to do a 4-1. So let's just go ahead and use the 4-1 right here, doing 179 damage to all enemies on the enemy side. Now they do have some shields. This white bar on the bottom constitute different shields and stuff that they have activated. I really do like my overall, like the best thing about this game has to come down to its art design. Some people may not like it, but I like it's got kind of like a young adult graphic novel to it, which I think looks really great. The character designs, like their overall graphical design looks really great. Some people might not like their combat designs, but I think they look pretty good. So let's go ahead and finish off these enemies and see if we can't push through this story content real quick. My healer's got a basic heal ability. If I use my first orb, I can enhance my frontline character, allowing him to do a little bit of extra damage. Boom. And then if we go ahead and activate all 4 orbs right here, it enhances all of my characters, allowing them to do even greater damage. Now, the thing about this combat system is you have to kind of predict future events. So, for example, if I've got, if I see some orbs on the far right coming through and I want to activate my 4 orb ability, I might want to save some of these and do some of the other abilities. So like maybe activate hers, dealing off some random damage, unlocking some of the orbs and stuff too on the right side. So go ahead and pop this off as well, finishing off this enemy right there. So that's the basic combat of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit the combat. The combat system seems to be running a little bit slow, but the game usually runs really great, really great on my phone, and usually on the emulators as well. So one of the other things I do want to talk about in the game, there are a huge assortment of different characters that you can unlock in this game. You can even craft some if you end up getting enough materials to craft these characters. You can kind of see all the different ones that you can eventually unlock. Now, I like visual progression for my characters. So for example, if I were to take Lisa right here, if I resonate, essentially upgrade her to the next tier, it actually changes her overall look and appearance. So you can get all the way up to the maximum on her Beaming Bride, making her look really cool. And I love it when games give you that visual upgrade appearance. So you could tell like if somebody's got a really good team based off of like how what their characters eventually look like. So the other thing about this game is they have this investment system where you have soul energy, and as you collect soul energy throughout the game, you can actually use the soul energy to level up your character. So go ahead and just invest this, getting her all the way up to level 18, and I've reached max level. Now with the resonating, you have to get specific items that you can get through quests and events and stuff to level up a lot of these characters. They do have a lot of events and character storylines and things like that that you can go through to get these specific materials. One of the other interesting things, which this is where we're gonna end the video on, is getting new characters is called infusing. This is their summoning system in the game. You've got their basic million infuse, which you get some of their standard heroes, and then they've got a special one going on right now called the Carnival Infuse. Now, with this one, I've saved up some of my special gems in order to summon some 10 times. But the weird thing is the game wouldn't let me summon through this banner until I reached level 18, so that's why it took me a little bit of time to actually get this video out for you guys. So let's go ahead, let's end the video off with a couple of 10 times summons and see if we can't get anything really cool. So with this, you just kind of swipe over some of the different over these stones. They kind of crack open, and then you go through them one by one, seeing if you've got anything good. So you just tap on it. We got a dagger character mineral, which we can use to resonate him. The next one, we've got Jahan, which is a new hero. Look at that crazy mustache. That's pretty great. I like the fact that the game gives you the heroes right up front. And then when you get duplicates of those heroes, they give you the shards necessary to resonate them. I'm not the biggest fan of games that just give you just shards. You have to collect those to eventually unlock the hero. I would rather get the hero straight up. So we got a rare one right here. Now the rarity system in this game is a little weird. You've got rare, SR, SSR, and it's based off of these symbols on the bottom of like their icons and stuff, which can be a little confusing for new players once they get into it, trying to understand which characters are rare, which ones aren't. We've got a rare one coming up really soon right here. Look at that, it's purple. You know it's a good one. We've got the Experiment. He looks really cool. Looks super dark too. We've got another one. We've got Ned, awesome. I believe those are SR units, but like I said, I get confused sometimes based off of what the icons actually stand for. So, and a dagger character mineral. Perfect, so those are the ones that we got. Angelia has upgraded resonance by infusing. Awesome, perfect. So there we go. Those are the new characters, a couple of rares that we got. We're gonna go ahead and infuse again, and we're gonna do another 10 pull summon in this video. So let's go ahead, swipe it. We've got, I saw one SR. I think the highest you can get through the summons is SRs, because I haven't seen the possibility of getting an SSR. Even when looking at the, what the summoning rates are, I don't think you can. I think you have to kind of work your way up to get those SSR units. But you can definitely unlock SR units. That guy looks super cool. Probably gonna be my new tank in this game. Got a couple more to go through. Fatima character mineral. I actually don't think I have her. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they unlock the characters right up front for you most of the time. As far as I'm aware, I might already have her. So let's go ahead. We only got a couple more, some dagger character minerals. And I think we've got 2 more possibly. Carnula character minerals. Yeah, this is the last one. And we got, oh, we unlocked Fatima. Perfect. There we go. She looks really cool. So there's the new characters that we ended up unlocking. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos coming in the future. See you, my friends.